Most women ask predictable questions. How's your day? What do you do for fun? What music do you like? While these aren't bad, they're not memorable. But when you ask a man the right questions, the kind that make him feel seen, challenged, and respected, you instantly set yourself apart from every other woman he's met. Here are powerful questions that will impress him, trigger emotional depth, and even make him think about you long after the conversation ends. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like to the channel and hit the bell for more videos. What's something you've never told anyone, but feel proud of? This question invites vulnerability, without weakness. It gives him a safe space to share his inner wins, the things he's not loud about, but means the world to him. When did you feel most alive in your life? You're not asking about what he does. You're tapping into what drives him. A man who connects his passion to you is a man who remembers you. Who do you respect the most, and why? This reveals the men he looks up to, his father, a mentor, a coach, and indirectly shows you his value system. Respect earns respect. If you could relive one day of your life, which one would it be? Men rarely get asked emotional and nostalgic questions. This one will melt his guard and invite you into his emotional core. What's your personal definition of success? A high-value man doesn't just chase money, he chases purpose. This question lets you see whether he's ambitious, grounded, or still figuring it out. What's something you secretly wish people understood about you? This question creates a powerful moment of intimacy. It shows that you're not after surface-level connection, but the parts of him the world overlooks. If fear didn't exist, what would you be doing differently right now? You're not just flirting here, you're challenging him. You're calling out the bold, daring version of himself. Trust me, he'll remember that. What's one non-physical trait you find irresistible in a woman? By focusing on non-physical attraction, you shift his thinking beyond appearance. And if he names something you already embody, instant chemistry. What's one decision you made that changed your entire life? This triggers self-reflection and gives you a peek into his past and how it shaped his mindset. Smart men admire deep thinkers. What legacy do you want to leave behind? This question does more than impress. It elevates the entire tone of your relationship. It shows you see him as a man, not just a date. What motivates you to keep going when life gets hard? Shows you care about his resilience, not just his achievements. What's one lesson you learned the hard way? This taps into his life experience and self-awareness. Things that impress high-quality men. If money wasn't a factor, what would your ideal life look like? Helps you understand what really fulfills him beyond success. What's your love language? An emotionally intelligent question that shows you're mindful of how he gives and receives love. What's something small that always makes you smile? This gives you insight into his daily joy and opens the door to emotional bonding. What do you want to be remembered for? A legacy question that shows you're interested in his values and purpose. Who in your life has shaped you the most? Opens a heartfelt conversation about family, mentors, or past relationships. What do you admire most in a partner? He'll naturally start imagining those traits in you if you demonstrate them. What's the best compliment you've ever received? Makes him feel appreciated and allows him to relive a proud moment. Do you believe in soulmates? Playful, but meaningful. Can spark romantic and philosophical discussion. What's one thing you're currently working on, personally or professionally? High-value men love to talk about progress. This question shows interest in his growth. How do you usually handle conflict in a relationship? Emotionally mature, and gives you real insight into his emotional intelligence. What's your biggest turn-on that has nothing to do with looks? This makes him think deeper and may lead to flirty but insightful conversation. What's a goal you're afraid to say out loud? When do you feel most masculine or powerful? This invites him to feel good about himself around you. Boosting attraction. What's one thing you wish more women understood about men? He'll be surprised you ask this, and it creates immediate trust. What's one belief or value you'll never compromise on? A powerful way to understand his integrity and boundaries. What scares you the most about falling in love? Raw and real. If he opens up, you've entered a deeply emotional space. What's a book, movie, or quote that changed your perspective? What's your idea of the perfect weekend? Simple, fun, and helps you imagine shared experience. It's not just what you ask, it's how you listen. When he answers, hold eye contact, smile subtly, and show genuine curiosity. The way you receive his answers matters just as much as the questions themselves. The right questions can create emotional chemistry that physical attraction alone never could.